In the last part, we talked about the history of the Detroit publishing operation, and if you're here to only look at pictures, fuck off to this time code. Otherwise, I stumbled upon a video that might briefly encapsulate the history of the firm, which we will look at together. The Great Reset, Detroit Publishing Company.
All of the photographs today are going to be from the Detroit Publishing Company, which began as the Detroit Photochrome Company, a company that would take high definition or highly detailed photographs using advanced cameras from Switzerland, and then they would colorize these photographs or make these photographs of the old world into color. Now, this company formed in the late 1800s, and according to Wikipedia and other mainstream sources, we don't have a lot of information about the creators of this company.
Wait, we do know about the creators of the company. I spent a whole video talking about them.
One of the things that I hear most often is when we look at these old world photographs, as we do throughout all of my videos, we often see that these cities appear to be empty. Now, many will claim this is due to the photographic process of the time, to the cameras of the time. They took a long time to take an image.
No, it's because many cities weren't developed like they are today. They're Midwestern, they're in a field.
This becomes even more interesting because in a lot of these publications from the 1800s, we don't necessarily have a photographer. We don't necessarily have a date given. We have estimates. We have the year given, but not an exact date, as if these photographs seem to come from somewhere else. And then the Detroit Publishing Company, almost with their process that they developed, were able to claim these photographs as their own. And it makes you wonder.
It's because the company was liquidated, and people didn't keep good records back then. I mean, crediting photographers wasn't a thing you had to do back then. And claim these photographs as their own? What are you talking about? What are you implying?
Now, where this becomes sort of irrelevant, or where this becomes interesting, where this becomes more questionable, is we're told by World War I, the company was basically bankrupt, and that no one was interested in photochrome images anymore. There was new interest in different techniques like video.
Video?
The video camera, the moving photograph. That is what took the world by storm. And we're told this company, with all of these images, with hundreds of thousands of images all around the world, the most highly detailed images from the 1800s, the whole company went bankrupt.
The video camera. All right, yes. Video was technically a thing at the end of the First World War, and even before then, but in a highly experimental state and nowhere near commercially available. It was used in scientific research and was not in stiff competition with photographs and movie film. The first video camera wasn't even invented until 1925, a year after Detroit Publishing went belly up. So, this is very misleading.
All of the images, we're told, were then given to the Library of Congress and made available to the public. And apparently, we're able to look through every single image online. But it begs the question, how much of what the Detroit Publishing Company actually published in the 1800s, how much of that came from before the reset?
The reset? What the fuck is the reset?
Did they rediscover the process of photochrome?
Rediscover the process of photochrome? Chief, the process was licensed to them. What are you talking about?
Did they apply the color to these images simply to win over the public who was already questioning how these photographs were so highly detailed, were able to show different bodies in motion when we're told other cameras of the time simply could not do this? It's a very interesting thing, dichotomy that's painted between what we're told in the mainstream and what we can clearly see in these photographs.
Oh God, all right. Yes, to the general public, photography was basically witchcraft because it was new and mostly driven by chemistry. That's why fraudsters were able to convince people that there was a ghost next to them using basic superimpositions, because the technique was so novel. But to the question of why these photos were so detailed, it's because dry plate emulsion had an ISO of like 1. It was made so differently back then. There would be virtually no grain. The further up you go in ISO, like 3200, the more grainy things get. And I don't think the public was demanding answers as to why these photos were so clear, or where they came from. Like, what are you talking about? That seems like fan fiction, pal. Oh, and why did cameras show bodies in motion while other cameras at the time couldn't? Again, very misleading. Eastman coined the term snapshot for his original Kodak because it was able to shoot at around 1/30 or 1/60th of a second. And this was in 1880, well before Detroit Publishing was even founded. By the 1890s, handheld cameras and view cameras were able to shoot at 1/50th or even 1/100th of a second. So bodies in motion wasn't really a new thing, and almost all cameras were able to shoot at high shutter speeds. It sounds like you think mainstream photographers were still using daguerreotypes in the turn of the century, which wasn't really the case.
And many of the oldest photographs will show us that a lot of the largest buildings in these locations seem to come to an apex, something we would call antiquitech. They appear to be topped with these devices.
Devices? They're domes, buddy. What are you even driving at? Wait, what does this have to do with Detroit Publishing? I thought this was a history video.
And yet, when we fast forward time, when we look at photographs from the 1900s and later, we can find that these same mechanisms.
Mechanisms? Oh my God, what am I watching?
And yet, when we fast forward time, when we look at photographs from the 1900s and later, we can find that these same mechanisms, that the same tops of these buildings are then being supplied with wires, being supplied with electricity, as if there was already something in place that needed to be electrified, or there was something in place that was already serving a purpose.
Oh my God, what is this? The domes of old buildings are machines that conduct electricity? Why? For what purpose? Listen, man, I think you need to calm down. Take a Tylenol or something.
Look at the top of this massive building. Look at the tops of many of these buildings. Now, you can say that that is ornamental, and you can say that these are flagpoles and other things of that nature. However, in all of these photographs, all of these flagpoles are empty, and I did not include every photograph here from the Detroit Publishing Company, obviously, because there are thousands upon thousands of them. But I can tell you for sure that there is antiquitech on almost every single building.
No, I'm not going to debunk this. This is far beyond the ken of normalcy. This is supposed to be a video about Detroit Publishing, and you're rambling about... What are you even trying to say?
So as we dive into this history, there's a lot that has been explained by the mainstream. It's been told to us that if we have any questions about it, we shouldn't, because everything is business as usual. However, with our minds finally able to see through the charade that was history that we've been presented with, his story.
What shithouse crazy paranoid conspiracy did I stumble into? I want to go back.
Do you think it would be applied in a way that makes sense instead of having all of this antiquitech?
Antiquitech? What is this? He keeps saying it like I should know what it is.
But that's just a theory, and we're going to get into that. I have a little bit written about this narrative that I want to share with you. I want to get in my opinion a little bit, but be able to share historical facts with you according to the narrative. And then at the end of this video, I have a lot of esoteric alchemical processes.
Esoteric processes. All right, hold on. I'm going to skip ahead. What? Okay, what does this have to do with Detroit Publishing? Oh God, what is this? Jesus. Can we go back? Please? I want to get off this ride. Just goes on and on and on. Hey, remember when this was supposed to be about Detroit Publishing? Yeah, good times, man. Look at this, he's just copying full pages of text about Janice? Like, what are we doing right now? I remember Lemuria. All right, I'm stopping it. I know what this is. Yeah, this is some kind of weirdo conspiracy theory about the long-lost continent of Lemuria, which never existed, and how the Lemurians used esoteric magic to conquer the world. And that's why 19th century buildings all look the same, because they came from the same empire or some wacky horse shit like that. Mud floods and the Great Reset and whatever. I fucking hate people. Anyway, let's actually look at some photos from Detroit Publishing, because oh boy, they are incredible. The old Northwestern train station in Chicago, 1911. My God. You know, they replaced it with a hideous modern building? Jesus, look at this beauty. Maybe I'll do a video on it later. Lakeshore Drive in 1905. Christ. I didn't realize it was around for that long. It's so surreal to see this. Fisherman from Cape Ann, 1903. Bones in the necropolis of Cristobal Colon, Havana, 1900. Why the hell are they in a pile like that? Jesus, guys! Look how striking this looks. Circa 1910. Keep in mind, this was taken on glass plate with like 1 ISO. A New England stump fence? What the hell is that? A Sandman, Atlantic City, 1906. This is incredible. He looks dead! A stiff point. Gross. Why with a dog? Oh my God, this was actually taken by William Henry Jackson. Hey, I've been there. Yeah, this is the same aerial bridge JD broke his clavicles on when we covered the John Bear Grease sled dog races. I didn't realize it was around back then. Here's what it looked like when we visited 2 years ago. Ah, our first photochrome print. Alexandria Bay and the Thousand Islands, circa 1901. Jesus, look at that coloring, man. Look at the water. Oh my God. On first glance, you might think the photographer should get his fucking head checked for taking pictures of leaves. But if you look closely, you'll see it's just leaves. Presque Isle in Michigan. God, can you imagine going to the beach like that? Not me. Anymore, at least. Oh my God, Niagara from Goat Island, 1912. The year she sank. The coloring of the sky and water, ugh, it just gets me so fucking hard, dude. Oh God, people. An old sea dog. Ugh, things never change, do they? We are stuck in a relentless and endless monotony. A wheel of ceaseless repetition that won't stop. The same thing over and over and over and over again. The definition of insanity. It's times like this I wish I still had the gun in my desk drawer. I just love the composition. It reminds me of the Searchers. Oh God, look how close it is. The Cave of Winds? What the fresh hell is this? Why haven't I been here? I mean, look at those rickety stairs. No way is that shit safe. Taken in 1890? God damn. Ugh, the color. Keep in mind, the color grades and tones had to be sculpted. Lord have mercy, 1898. Jeez, they got that poor guy in the back. Yikes. Oh, more sand sculpting. God damn, the detail. Who the hell is this asshole? Oh God, it's my fucking nightmare. All these people. All of them staring at me. Why are you staring at me? Why are they staring at me? This is giving me anxiety. The new West Baden Springs Hotel in Indiana, 1900. Look at the size of this place. Unfortunately, it still exists. An Aztec calendar stone, 1890. Yeah, this was probably taken on one of William Henry Jackson's many expeditions to Mexico, since it predates Detroit Publishing. God, Jesus, 1902. Mount Aberdeen, Alberta. And like, this predates anything done by Ansel Adams. Probably without filters. This one is titled Billy and His Mistress in hunting poses. Sick. Why mistress to name your dog? Unless, is he the mistress in the relationship? I mean, no matter how you slice it, it's fucking gross. Why the hell is he in all white? What is this even for? And, oh my god, what happened to the dog? What did you do, Billy? Oh, saints be blessed, the color. Oh. Oh yeah, I love looking at pictures of old buildings like this because we don't make them like this anymore. This is Richardsonian Romanesque, and as expected, the Kansas City Board of Trade was demolished in 1968. More scenes from Atlantic City, 1904. Look at the bathing suits. This one's wearing a three-piece suit on the fucking beach. She's laughing at something. All these corset women under the boardwalk. And this absolutely dapper gentleman. I like pictures like this. God, taken in 1902. Gorgeous. Boy in Knickers, 1920. Look at that shit-eating grin, dude. He did something. He drowned a dog or something, I'm telling you. Another Jackson photo from when he was in Mexico. God, what a view, huh? The Broad Street train station in Philly. Like, imagine seeing something this beautiful. All that detail and ornamentation. At a train station, no less. This was demolished in 1953. Oh my god, what's going on here? Buzzard Pete? I just want to know what the context was. Another Jackson photo from Mexico, 1890. I love it. It looks like it was taken from a John Ford movie. The Carnegie Furnaces in Braddock, 1905. And now it's all gone. We actually had a chance to visit the site. It's where JD shattered his pelvis. 1902. This was taken in 1902. Breathtaking. I love this. It reminds me of an old Japanese charcoal painting. All those perpendicular lines. I guess here you can see what Chattanooga was like in 1902. A couple of spry young college gents. Honestly, quick glance, this could almost pass as if it's the 50s, not 1910. I bet they're all assholes anyway. Hey, I've been there. The Chicago Athletic Club, back when it was the Chicago Athletic Club. Jesus, look at all that park real estate. Yeah, now it's a hotel and speakeasy. JD took a phenomenal photo of this place on his Kodak Brownie. Funny, this photo was taken in 1905, and JD took this photo a few years ago on a camera from 1905. Yeah, a wooden bocce ball hit JD in the face and broke his fucking nose in 3 places. Spent 4 months in the hospital. Oh yeah, look at this classroom scene from 1920. Wait, what does that say? Infantile speech defects often are corrected by games. This class is playing train, making ch sound, which often is hard to learn. Oh god, she's not having fun. Nor is he. What the hell is she doing? Speaking of kids, we remember that all-American pastime beach game Playing with a Rope? I guess you really had to find and make fun wherever you could. The people in the back, they're having fun. Riding on donkeys on the beach. Why not? Don't ask. Again, no one looks happy. Jesus, it's like a crusade. A plight to find fun. Now the people are so desperate they're just playing with a boat. Like a real fucking boat. Christ, give them a stick and a wheel or something. Children. The title is Children's Delight? They don't look very delighted. It's like they're mocking me now. Oh, here we go. Now this is fun. Get fucking ripped in an opium den, brother. Oh god, the color. It just catches me so off guard. Here's another classroom. Everyone looks pissed. Come on in. The water's fine. 1905. This is amazing. Another Jackson photo from 1890. A bunch of assholes sitting around in Puebla, Mexico. Fuck it, dude. I want those clothes. Aw, look at that good boy. And is that Bill the Butcher? Oh yeah, and check out this masterpiece of sculpted terracotta. Oh, fuck, it makes me rock hard. Demolished, of course, in 1920. Oh, Jesus Christ. This was the Columbus Courthouse? Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. What happened? The statue was removed in 1953. Oh, God. The clock tower was removed in 1954. Oh, no. They removed the whole roof, too? What's all that shit on the top, then? An over 200-person auction was held over multiple days in August 1974. The auction sold off items from all floors of the building and left items around the building, including crime scene photos scattered on the floors, autopsy negatives, and cabinets full of murder and burglary records. The building was razed in 1974. Oh, fuck you. This is the gorgeous custom house and post office in Memphis. Beginning in 1929, it was utterly obliterated by renovations. Now this is cool. The border station in Juarez, Mexico. Like, imagine taking a cable trolley to Mexico in 1907. Oh, God. I mean, look how beautiful. Alright, so this was the Campus Martius in Detroit. And this masterpiece was the old Detroit City Hall. God, just look at the people. This is time traveling. Everyone is so casual. By the way, this was 1905. This City Hall building would be demolished in 1961. Oh, that's looking a little phallic. Oh gosh, it even has balls. It's a fountain of ice, Jesus! Oh, here we go. The Apostle Islands. Yes, this was another pre-Detroit publishing era photo by Jackson, circa 1890. I just love the grayscale. I was supposed to take JD up here, but he incurred a broken sternum when he was fly fishing in Butte, Montana. I've been here before. Devil's Lake, 1898. Shocked to see it hasn't changed in 120 years. I mean, why would it, I suppose? I took a similar photo using my Kodak Photographic from 1917. Wait, is that graffiti? Mike, Ava Jeffrey, Florence Harold, Chicago, August 11th, 1898. Nice one, guys. Here we have a couple of children, taken in Central Park, 1904. Look at those jackets. I want that outfit. Oh, barf, I can smell this. Drying fish, Gloucester, Massachusetts, 1906. But I'm glad we have this photo. A little glimpse into the past. We're only an eighth of the way through, so come back next time and we'll look at the really sick shit. I mean, the real nasty shit. The sick shit. We're just getting started.